Today we are going to discuss about the relationship between planning and controlling. Planning is a very important function of management, and at the same time controlling is also an important function of management. Planning is the first function, it is the basic function, it is the primary function of management. In planning, what we do is we will plan the objectives, we will fix the goals, and we will make the plans, primary plans as well as secondary plans, as to how to achieve those goals and objectives. So we can say without planning, the goals cannot be fixed and the objectives cannot be achieved. So planning is an integral part of our life also. Planning is very necessary for every business, for every industry. So planning is primary function, planning is basic function, and planning is a very essential function of every management, every business, we can say. Now when we come to controlling, controlling is the last function of management, but this last function is also very important function of management. In controlling, what we do is we exercise control over our activities. In every organization, every business, activities continue, and these activities are done to achieve the goals or objectives. Those activities are done according to the plans what are made in planning. So, how much an activity is to be performed, up to what extent it is to be done, how it is to be done, what should be the standards of that activity. All these things are determined by controlling. So that is why it is said in management, your plans may be very effective, your plans may be very good, but still the plans could not become successful. Sometimes plans fail, and that is because you don't have proper amount of control over the plans. So planning fails. So we can say the success of a plan depends upon the amount of control what we are exercising. So I hope you understood control is also very, very important to make a plan effective, to make a plan efficient, and to make a plan successful. If there is proper amount of control is not there, your plan will fail, your plan will not succeed. Here I gave you a small question to explain the relationship between planning and controlling. So the first part of the question, the answer of the first part of the question is, I support both Chintu and Mintu, because one is saying planning is better, another is saying controlling is better. I support both of them because both are very essential functions of management. Both are interlinked and interdependent upon one another. One function cannot exist without another function. So I support both of them, and I say planning and controlling both are interlinked and interdependent, and one cannot exist without another one. Both are essential to achieve the objectives of any organization. If you want your business to do well, planning has to be done in a better way, and proper amount of control is also to be exercised to achieve those plans, to achieve those goals and objectives. When we come to the second part of the question, that is, how does one identify the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats for a business? I would like to tell you, the planning function identifies the potential threats of the business. What is going to happen in the future? What threats are going to arise? What problems are going to arise for the business? That is estimated, anticipated by the planning function. Planning works on the basis of forecasts and anticipations. Then Strengths and weaknesses are directly controlled by controlling function. We can consider controlling function for establishing standards of the business, comparing the standards, that is comparing the actual performance with the planned performance, so that our activities are going according to the plans, and measuring the performance, that is what I told you just now. Analyze deviations. When you compare the actual performance with the planned performance, sometimes you will find the actual performance is far away from the planned performance, and that shortcoming is called a deviation. That deviation has to be corrected, and again we have to come back onto the track. We have to come back onto the standards of our product and rectifying these standard deviations. That is what I told you. So all these are done by controlling. These strengths and weaknesses are determined by controlling, and controlling also helps you in finding out the new opportunities to make innovations. So we can say controlling and planning both are interlinked with one another, both are necessary for any business, for any organization. They are interlinked and interdependent.